Well, welcome back. And here's the man, Mr. Creighton, 32-3 on the season, and what a great wrestler he has been through his career here at UNO.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why this guy wouldn't be an early inductee into the Hall of Fame here for UNO. Just a class act. He just works so hard, returning national champ. They call him Prime Time because his matches are absolutely spectacular. This is who everyone comes to watch right here is Braumon Creighton.
Braumon out of Millard North High School, local product.
Jake Theilbar actually beat Konachek that last week from South Dakota State, who was ranked #2 in the nation. So Theilbar, a very, very good and very competitive wrestler. He's only got one loss in the conference so far. So this is another match that's going to mean a lot to those conference rankings and those seedings. Braumon in with a good shot there. Theilbar with a good counter, though.
Braumon, 35, he's been a part of this year, and of course he takes part in so many tournaments and gets a lot of experience, which obviously helps down the line.
Well, absolutely. When you have 35 matches in a year before you even get to the conference tournament, that's just going to do so much for sharpening your sword, giving your tools in your toolbox oiled. Braumon now is the #2 ranked wrestler in UNO history for most wins. Just short of RJ. I don't think he's going to catch him, but he's head and shoulders above the #3 guy now. RJ Neby, who's already been inducted into the UNO Wrestling Hall of Fame as well as the UNO Athletic Hall of Fame. So tell Braumon's in an elite class up there at #2. Score still 0-0 halfway through the first period. Ref's going to let him start again. Again, these two guys just feeling each other out, seeing how they're going to attack. Braumon's had a couple shots. Theilbar had one. Both guys just taking half shots and countering. Braumon with a nice duck there for 2 points. That's as good as it gets right there, folks.
We look at a guy like Braumon. How do you think someone like him would fare in the Division I level?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He would be a multiple All-American there as well. He's already 2-time conference champ and a 3-time All-American in Division IIs, and he has wrestled some of the toughest in Division Is and beaten most of them. He would fare very well in Division Is.
Inside a minute here in this first period, 2-0. Creighton leads.
Creighton again working for that riding time advantage. That points in each of these matches tonight are going to be big. As you can see in the Nielsen-Nelson match, 2 points separated them. Every point counts here. Braumon doing a good job here of riding Jake, North Dakota State. Working on that riding time. Again, 33 seconds. Braumon not really giving anything to him, making Jake do all the work, trying to tire him out again. Still 2-0 here with 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Jake Theilbar there with 1 point escape, makes the score 2-1 now. Theilbar with a shot, Braumon with another good counter. Braumon's definitely another one of those wrestlers who's just great on his feet. He's very hard to take down and will always score if you make a mistake on one of your attacks.
Down to 5 seconds in this first period. Creighton lead 2-1 after 1 period. North Dakota State, you got to be happy though at this point. What do you think? Down 2-1.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Theilbar beat the #2 ranked guy last week, and so he's looking to win it. He's not just a body there to fill the spot. He thinks he can beat Braumon, and he's got to be happy to be this close. But I really look for Braumon to open it up now. Braumon with 47 seconds of riding time. He's going to try and get to that 1 minute mark or more. Even though he's going to go for more takedowns, I know he wants to get that minute behind him. Braumon doing a good job there of keeping in control, keeping those wrists controlled and returning them to the mat there on the edge. That's one thing Coach Denny's always stressed, is never to let up on the edge, and you can see these guys tonight scoring on the edge and taking them down on the edge and not getting scored on when they're being attacked. Caution on Braumon there, moving a little too quick. You get 2 of those for free. Third one will be a 1 point. Braumon's still controlling him. 1 point escape with 1:08 for riding time, so Braumon's going to get that 1 point riding time.
2-2 is our score with inside a minute 30 in the second period. Team score UNO 13, North Dakota State 9.
The Bison and the Maverick match has always been a great rivalry, whether it's here or whether it's in Fargo. This has always been one of the matches both teams looks forward to wrestling every year. Theilbar with another good shot. Braumon just so strong, powers him down. No takedown.
Did you ever get on the mat with Creighton?
No, a little small for me. But I know that I wrestle with all the guys he wrestled with too. I had a chance to wrestle him my junior and senior year, and again, another guy that just first one to come, last one to leave. Some guys will even say they don't like to wrestle with him in practice because this guy just goes 100% all the time. He's got one mode, one speed, and that's full all the time. And he's a great leader for the rest of the guys. He's always someone to follow, and he always leads by example.
Inside 30 seconds of the second period, score still 2-2. Got a good following tonight from fans from North Dakota State.
Yeah, North Dakota State's fans are very loyal. They'll always follow them around. As we come to the end of the second period here, looks like they're just going to dance around.
That's the end of the second, down to the final 2 minutes. Scores tied at 2 apiece.
Braumon's going to take down. He's got 1:08 riding time, so in theory, he wants to get out inside 8 seconds so he can get his 1 point escape and still keep his 1 point riding time advantage. Jake's going to try and, well, doesn't matter much. Braumon's out in 1 second, 2 seconds. So Braumon leads 3-2, and he still has his 1 point coming to him for riding time advantage. And there's what I'm talking about. Jake just got in on a good shot, but he made a mistake. Braumon capitalized on it. He went in there with his head down. Braumon with the quick reversal.
Injury time.
Braumon with a quick spin around there for the 2 points.
5-2, Braumon leads.
Braumon doesn't let you make a mistake, and you can see that there as he takes him down. Looks like he's got a little cramp now that they're going to work on in the back of his leg.
Cramps are never fun, are they? Sometimes you can never get rid of them.
And it's so much different preparing for a duel than it is for a tournament. You know, they just weighed in 2.5 hours ago, 3 hours ago now, and you got to get rehydrated. You know, the point behind this new system was to keep people from cutting a lot of weight, keep them hydrated, but it still affects you when you only had 3 hours to recover. Braumon leads 5-2. Braumon pretty much giving him that escape there as they come to their feet. Jake really going after Braumon, but again, Braumon just, he's going to make you take the perfect shot before he gives you anything, and as you can see, he's countered him. It's on the edge, stalemate, no action.
Down to 1:27 in this final period, 5-3. Creighton leading by 2.
Jake's looking to get in there in the upper body and try and jack Braumon up and try and throw him on his back. At this point, he needs 2 or 3 takedowns to get back into this, and that's going to be tough to do against Braumon. So he's actually looking to try and throw him and get him on his back. Braumon doing a good job of countering and staying in inside position.
Inside a minute.
Braumon's still attacking, though. As you can see, these guys tonight have a lot of tenacity, and they're never going to relax. Doesn't matter what the score is. None of these guys have gone into coast mode. Jerry's about as close as they come, and he got a takedown with a couple seconds to go and had a major decision, so you can't say anything about his performance. See, Braumon's in there, another big double leg. Jake's looking to get those double underhooks on him and try and get the throw. Braumon Creighton moves out of bounds. 28 seconds left to go here in the third period.
Keep going, Jake. 20 seconds, Jake. Go do something. 20 seconds. Get something, Jake. Get something.
15 seconds left to go, and Braumon is still attacking. There he snaps him down, going for the spin around, no points yet. Try and drag that arm by. He's got his head down, he's got him in trouble. And there's the 2-point takedown. 1 second left to go, Braumon Creighton gets the takedown, making the final score 7-3.
And the winner, 21 pounds.
So Creighton comes up with the victory.
UNO. With our dual score, UNO 13, North Dakota State 9, we'd like to introduce Coach Mike Kenny, who is going to introduce the seniors of this year's wrestling team.
It's time for us to take a break. When we come back, we'll go to the 149 weight division. We'll be back right after this. Well, welcome back. Next up, the 149-pound division.
6 matches down, UNO leads 16-9. 4 matches left in the duel tonight, and probably 4 of the biggest matches of the duel.
15-2, Boyce Voorhees.
Boyce Voorhees 15-2, the junior, 5th in the nation, taking on Chris Zink, his senior. He's only 6-2 on this season.
Zink's actually undefeated in the conference. He beat the number 6 ranked guy in the nation last week at South Dakota State. Boyce Voorhees, though, ranked number 5, returning All-American. Boyce going out after him again. You can see him pushing his head down there.
Last season, Boyce finished 8th nationally during All-American honors. Last year, 22-9.
Both guys just kind of feeling each other out again here. Trying to get a feel for how the pace of the match is going to go. As you can see, Jeff Nelson's match, it's really high-paced, high-scoring match. And other matches are really low-scoring. Little shot there by Zink. Voorhees with a good counter. Voorhees, another one, is just great on his feet. Really hard to score on. Does not let you make any mistakes. He'll counter on your mistakes. Wrestles a lot like Braumon Creighton does. Really good on his feet. He'll be one to watch in the coming years too.
Inside a minute here in this first period, a quick moving first period.
Nice job by Boyce there to stay in inside position. As they go out of bounds, start again. Boyce only 2 losses this year. He's wrestled very, very well. Wrestling undefeated down at the national duels. So against some of the best, he's beaten them. This is another one that's going to matter a lot for the conference seedings, and it's for the national seedings as well.
Down to 31 seconds, no score yet.
Pretty slow first period here with only a couple shots. Like I said, these guys would like to feel each other out and see how the pace of the match is going to be, and they'll set the tempo right now. UNO travels to UNI tomorrow, and the following week goes to the NCC tournament at Brookings, February 28th. Less than 10 seconds left to go here. Nice attack by Boyce there, just barely out of bounds. 3 seconds left to go.
Northern Iowa's 8-8 on the season. The team to look out for in the future as this first period runs out. Northern Iowa always has a good program, but their recruiting class this last season was ranked 2nd in the nation by one publication, behind Minnesota and one notch ahead of Iowa. So looks like they'll be strong in the years to come.
Yeah, they are a very tough team.